Hi, welcome back to my channel. I want to say a very big thank you to all my subscribers. You all are amazing. Thank you very much for taking out your time to watch my video. I really don't take it for granted. And to all those who haven't subscribed yet, I want to plead you, please subscribe so that you get informed whenever I make new videos, and beyond that, so that you encourage me too. Because actually, I feel encouraged. Like sometimes I'd be like, oh wow, someone subscribed. That means it's blessing someone's life. So it's worth the time and effort. So please consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. And to all those who took out their time, who knew, and took out their time to wish me a happy birthday. That's 12th of July. I want to say a very big thank you to you all. I really do appreciate the wishes, the prayers, and all of it. I really do appreciate it. So, this week's video, we're going to be continuing on signs of a healthy and unhealthy relationship. I spoke on it, partially a little bit on it, the last time I made video, but I used animation. So, since some of you weren't really too okay with the animation, so I decided to show my face today. Don't mind me. All right, so without wasting much of our time, let's go into what we have for today. Welcome back, and in today's talk, we're going to be pointing or stressing on 2 points or 2 signs of a healthy or unhealthy relationship. And one of those signs is that in a healthy relationship, there is open communication. There is open communication. You don't feel anyhow to tell your spouse that you don't feel anyhow to say anything to your spouse. You don't feel embarrassed. You don't feel ashamed. You're actually open because you there is the platform is so open and conducive. And the Bible said, true love or perfect love casteth away fear. And you know that where there is true love, I don't think there's, in fact, the Bible stated it clearly. There is no fear, it casteth it away. So in a healthy relationship, you are very open. That thing that you feel scared talking about scared talking about, maybe to your friends or to your maybe your family, maybe your family, so you can feel very free discussing that same thing with your spouse. I get to, or maybe someone who you are in a relationship, maybe a committed relationship with. When I mean committed relationship, you might not have been, you both may not have been married, or might isn't married at the moment, but you are having plans towards getting married. That means he's your fiancé or she's your fiance. You shouldn't feel scared discussing those things, because um you should know he loves you enough, and it should be a let me put it rather, it is a platform where you're sure he loves you enough, and you too, you love him enough. And for you loving him enough, you wouldn't want to keep secrets from him. Maybe to some ladies actually feel that maybe if I should tell him this, he might not continue loving me, or he might not continue the relationship with me. Okay, that's about him, whatever decision he wants to make. But if you love him enough, you should be able to be so transparent and sincere that he already knows. Like, there is nothing he's gonna hear about you that he'll be shocked about. He already knows it, and if there is something that could probably cause a problem in the future, you both can see how to um, handle it together. And if you're in that kind of a relationship where you feel discussing certain things with your partner is going to scare him away, or if it is a lady, it's going to scare her away, that she's not going to continue with the relationship, that's fine. It's a beautiful thing that you communicated it and maybe he or she walked away. It's very beautiful, because if you should start keeping secret, how long? Okay, when, what if he or she discovers it in the future? And you might feel, okay, you both are already married, so why, whether he discovers it or not? No, it's even better to be single than to be in a home that's broken. Than to be in a home. Brokenness in a home doesn't necessarily mean divorce, or both of you are staying separately. No, you can be under the same roof, but you both are actually broken. You both are not together. Like, there is no connection between you both. So it's not even something you want to trade. It's not something you want to consider having. So if you're in a relationship that you feel afraid discussing anything with your partner, please, is a sign that that relationship isn't healthy. Because in a healthy relationship, you have to be open. There is open communication. There is no twist about it. And the second factor we're going to be looking into today is that in a healthy relationship, there is trust. There is trust. Like, what do I mean trust? Um, Let me say you are a young lady. I think this is the most familiar, the one that is most common. So let me use it. You're a young lady, and let me say your husband, definitely you guys discuss your movements on how you want to go out for the day, or your plans for the day, or whatever it is for the day. Then out of the discussion, maybe you didn't get to know maybe that your husband is going to meet with somebody, and let me now say coincidentally is a lady, and maybe the atmosphere of the place doesn't really look straightforward. Like, it's look, let me now say something happened, you're surprised. It could be, I'm just giving an instance, it could be in front of a club. I'm not expecting him to be there though, but let me now say something happened. It's in front of a place that is well known for this party and all that, and he's now standing with a lady discussing or anything like that. If you trust your husband, it can be vice versa, can be a woman too. If it's a relationship that is healthy, number one, you know yourselves. You at least know yourselves to a reasonable extent, even though truly in a relationship you keep learning yourself, but you know that he's not gonna do something like this. You know him, and you're not gonna start pondering at that moment. Oh, so he has started doing this kind of thing. No wonder he didn't even tell me. No, instead, when he comes home or something, you can ask him, or you saw him so place, did anything come up or something like that? And you might be shocked to your bones, the kind of explanation or what it really was actually. And in real terms, you will find out that it wasn't really a big deal. And this is something you would have flayed up, or you would have allowed to break your home, which wasn't necessary. So it's important you know your partner very well. And beyond knowing your partner, it's important you learn to trust your partner. Learn to trust your wife or your fiancé, and learn to trust your husband, or whoever it is. Maybe even though you both are not yet married, but you're planning to get married, but learn to trust your partner. It's very, very important. And this trust is built based on open communication. If you don't communicate very well, if you both don't get to know yourselves and be very transparent, it will be difficult. Because imagine, let me say the husband comes back on this in that kind of a place, and maybe the wife asks, "I saw you in so place, and I was kind of." He says that, "Hey, you saw me, and so what? You saw me, so what are you now thinking?" No. So if he should come back in that kind of atmosphere and the wife asks, and he's like, "Okay, oh, I was coming back. I was actually riding back home. I met one of my a long time friend." Maybe he might have told you about the friend or something like that. And you'd be like, "Oh, is that thing?" And it settles the matter, like, not no big deal. So open communication is actually helps to build trust. So trust and open communication are very important factors of and signs of a healthy relationship. When these two are lacking in a relationship, just know that relationship is not healthy, and in no distance time is heading for a crash. So I hope this video, in a way, you learned something from it, and please don't fail to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video, and comments are also welcomed. You can always drop your comment on what you think or anything. Thank you. Bye.